Every single day, millions of cat owners lean down and kiss their cat's head. And every single day, they completely misunderstand what just happened. Not because they don't love their cat, but because what your cat experiences in that one moment has nothing to do with what you think you're giving them. In fact, scientists who study feline behavior have discovered something that most pet owners find deeply uncomfortable when they first hear it. Your cat isn't receiving your kiss the way you think. They're doing something far more complex, far more ancient, and in some ways far more intelligent. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what happens inside your cat's brain the moment your face gets close to theirs. Why some cats lean in, and why others pull away after just 1 second, and why the ones who pull away might actually trust you more than the ones who stay. But first, the shocking truth I'll share at the very end of this video. There is one specific thing your cat does during a kiss that researchers only recently discovered. And when you find out what it is, you'll realize your cat has known something about you this entire time that you never even told them. Stay with me, because this changes everything. Part 1. Your cat doesn't live in your world. To understand what really happens when you kiss your cat, you first have to understand something most people never think about. You and your cat do not live in the same world. Not emotionally, not sensorially, not even physically. Even when you're in the same room, you experience life through sight and sound. Your cat does not. Your cat's world is built entirely around invisible information: scent, air movement, body energy, micro vibrations in the floor, tiny shifts in temperature that you will never feel. So when you lean in to kiss your cat from your side, it's a loving gesture. From your cat's side, a massive, warm, breathing object just entered the most sensitive sensory zone of their entire body, and their brain immediately goes to work. Part 2. Your breath is data. Here's something that will change how you think about every kiss you've ever given your cat. Your breath is not just air to them. It is a chemical message, a living signal, a real-time report on your emotional and physical state. Cats have an extraordinary sense of smell, for beyond anything humans can comprehend. And hidden inside the roof of their mouth is a specialized organ called the Jacobson's organ, or the vomeronasal organ. This organ processes chemical information in a way that has no human equivalent. It allows your cat to detect things in your breath that you cannot hide: stress, fatigue, illness, emotional tension, even subtle changes in your daily routine. So when you lean in for a kiss and your cat pauses near your mouth or nose afterward, they are not being random. They are checking on you. They are confirming, this still the same person I trust? Do they feel safe today? Is everything normal? And when your scent says yes, their entire nervous system relaxes. Their eyes soften. Their body loosens. Your cat just ran a full diagnostic on you in 3 seconds, without you knowing. Part 3. Your body becomes their inchorno. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. A cat's nervous system runs at a naturally high state of alert. Even a relaxed cat is always partially scanning for movement, for changes, for anything unexpected. Staying calm actually takes energy for a cat. But when you hold your cat close, when your breathing slows, when your warmth surrounds them, when your heartbeat becomes steady beside them, something biological begins to happen. Researchers studying interspecies bonding have observed a phenomenon called physiological synchronization. In simple terms, when two living beings remain in calm physical contact, their stress responses begin to influence each other. Your slower breathing, your steady heartbeat, your emotional stillness, all of it creates a rhythm, and your cat's nervous system begins to settle into that rhythm, like an anchor dropping into calm water. This is why many cats purr harder when your face is close. The purring isn't only for you. It's how they regulate themselves, using your calm body as a stabilizing force. You aren't just giving affection. You are literally acting as an emotional regulator for another species. Part 4. Why they pull. A wavery cat owner knows this moment. The first kiss is perfect. Your cat is relaxed, soft, present. Then without warning they turn their head, push your face with a paw, flatten their ears slightly, walk away, and it feels like rejection, but it isn't. Not even close. To understand what's actually happening, you need to understand the whiskers. A cat's whiskers are not ordinary hairs. They are precision instruments deeply connected to sensitive nerve endings that feed enormous amounts of real-time information directly into the brain. Air movement, spatial changes, object distance, environmental pressure, all processed constantly, all feeding the brain without pause. Now think about what your face does during a kiss. A large, warm, moving object enters the whisker zone. Your breath changes the airflow around every single whisker simultaneously. Your scent becomes intensely concentrated. Your movement fills their visual field. Your body heat radiates directly into their most sensitive area. For a few seconds, it can be deeply comforting, but if it continues too long, the brain hits a threshold. Sensory overload, and when that happens, your cat creates distance. Not because love disappeared, but because their nervous system needs recovery time. That small paw gently pushing your face, that is your cat saying, I trust you. I just need a pause. And here is the part most people miss completely. The cats who trust us most are often the clearest about these boundaries. Because they believe we will listen. Part 5: What respecting the pause actually does. When your cat pulls away, and you calmly let them go, something important happens inside their brain. Their nervous system records the moment. You were safe. You were predictable. You did not push. You did not grab. You listened. And over time, these recorded moments build something that no amount of forced affection ever could. Real trust. In the feline world, trust is not built through constant closeness. It is built through respected boundaries. Every time you let your cat leave without following, you are making a deposit into an account that pays back in the deepest loyalty a cat can give. The cats that seem most independent, most aloof, most likely to eventually come back and press against you quietly on their own terms, those cats have owners who learn to let go. Part 6: What your face actually means to them. Now, we come to the part that most people never hear. And once you understand this, you will never look at a kiss the same way again. In the animal world, the face is the most protected part of the body. Eyes, nose, teeth, the primary sensory systems, the areas most critical for survival. Every instinct in the animal kingdom says guard the face, protect it, never expose it unnecessarily. So when you lean your face directly against your cat's face, you are doing something that biologically makes no sense for a predator. You are exposing your most vulnerable point, completely, without defense. Your cat does not think, my human is kissing me. Your cat thinks something far more ancient. This creature is showing me vulnerability. They are not a threat. They are choosing to be undefended beside me. And that, in the language of survival, is the deepest signal of trust that exists. Over time, your cat begins to associate your face with something that goes beyond affection. They associate it with safety itself. Part 7: The signs they've accepted you. Once a cat reaches this level of trust, they begin to show it in small, easy-to-miss ways. They slowly close their eyes when your face comes close. Not from boredom, but because closing their eyes near a face is a survival risk, and they're willing to take it with you. They gently lean their forehead towards yours. In cat communication, a forehead touch is one of the highest forms of greeting between bonded cats. When they do it with you, you have been classified as family. They touch noses with you. In the wild, nose touching is only done between animals that have completely accepted each other. There is no nose touch between strangers, only between the deeply trusted. They place a paw softly on your face, not to push you away, but to maintain contact without full closeness. It's the feline equivalent of holding your hand. These are not random cute behaviors. They are a language, and they are all saying the same thing. I have decided you are safe. I have decided you are mine. Part 8: What you're really building. Every quiet moment you spend with your cat, every kiss on the top of their head, every time you let them walk away without following, every slow blink you exchange across a silent room, you are building something that most people don't realize exists between humans and animals. A genuine cross-species emotional bond built not on ownership, not on feeding schedules, not on toys or treats, but on thousands of small moments of mutual respect. Your cat chose you, not because they had to, but because over time, you became the safest thing in their world. And in a creature whose entire existence is built around survival, and caution being chosen as someone's safe place is not a small thing. It is everything. Part 9. How to make it deeper. If you want to go deeper with your cat, here are 3 things that work at a biological level, not just an emotional one. 1. When your cat pulls away, let them completely. No following, no calling them back, just stillness. Let them process and return on their own terms. They will come back faster than you think, and each return will be more deliberate. 2. Practice the slow blink before kisses. Get into their line of sight. Blink slowly. Wait. If they return it, your nervous systems are already in sync before you even lean in. 3. Let your breathing slow before you approach. Cats read breath rhythm before you even touch them. If you arrive stressed and rushed, they feel it before you make contact. Arrive calm, and you've already told them what they need to know. Ending plus the shocking reveal. So now, you know what really happens when you kiss your cat. They're not just receiving affection. They are reading your emotional state through your breath, regulating their nervous system using yours, recording whether you respect their limits, and deciding every single time whether you are still someone they can trust. Now, the thing I promised you at the beginning, the thing researchers only recently discovered: when your cat sniffs around your mouth after a kiss, they are not just checking your scent. Studies in animal behavior have found that cats who are deeply bonded to their owners can detect cortisol, the human stress hormone, directly from breath and skin. In simple terms, your cat knows when you are stressed before you admit it to yourself. They have been silently monitoring your emotional health, possibly for years. Every time you thought you were hiding your anxiety, your exhaustion, your sadness, your cat already knew. And every time they came and sat beside you, pressed against you, purred near you without reason, it wasn't random. They were responding to something real they detected in you. Your cat has been taking care of you this entire time, quietly, without credit, without you even knowing. So the next time you lean down to kiss your cat, remember this. You think you're giving them something, but they've been giving it to you all along. Coming next, 7 cat behaviors that look like your cat is ignoring you or being aggressive, but are actually signals that they are deeply bonded to you, including 1 behavior that most owners punish without realizing it's their cat's most desperate way of saying, I need you right now. You will not want to miss it.